This White Sox mini pod brought to you by Rate.com. I'm going to tell you all about the Rate app in a matter of moments alongside my handy dandy, trusty, friendly, the King. Yes, yours truly at the Carm here on Twitter, growing magically by just breaking Tyson Bagent news. We won't talk about that today. But, King, you were one of the lucky 80,000 that was in attendance to see the Savannah Bananas take over the South Side. And you got to see the great Mark Burley walk out there and throw to A.J. Pierzynski, and I'm feeling all sorts of 2005. Did you cry at all? Did you get a little teary-eyed?
It's funny. I was there with my son, and we were actually dressed as bananas.
Of course you were.
And I'm full banana suits with, we danced, we had beads we gave out. People thought we were part of the production. They thought we were employed by the Bananas.
I mean, your eyes in a banana outfit.
Oh, it was great.
If we could just zoom in on
no, we had Elvis glasses on.
Yeah.
It was quite the feat.
Yeah.
But believe it or not,
yeah,
I did shed a. I did shed a tear when Burley came out. My son on the way home said, "Dad, why were you crying at that game?"
Because it's 2005, because it's the greatest moment of your White Sox life.
Well, and I was reminiscing back to when my daughter Sarah and I were listening to the Burley perfect game, and Dwayne Wise, was it, who caught that?
Yes, of course it was.
Dwayne Wise who caught that, and I can remember we were listening on the radio, and we were jumping up and down on the bed. She was just a little girl, and then he came out there, and it just struck an emotional chord.
How old was Sarah in 2005? Do you remember when she was born? Do you have that memory?
Well, yeah, she's 20. She's 27 now. So
she was do the math. Wow. Okay, so it was a very young Sarah, 2 years old.
Yeah.
Wow, that's adorable. Okay, so you're sure your daughter was born in 2003?
She wasn't born in 2003. I think she was born. Yeah, she was born ill in that. See that?
Oh, she was 6.
That's probably her calling.
Is that her?
No, that's my sister Patty. But
hey, Patty, what's going on? This is good for the pod. Somehow I'm doing the math here wrong.
She was about 8 or something.
Okay, good enough. But the point though here, and shout out to Sarah and shout out to the entire King family, the greatest family of all time. I love your people. But so it made me think, who from that team is the most beloved Chicago White Sox?
That's a tough one.
It is. And so here, I came up with the candidates here for you because I thought long and hard about this. Because you have AJ, maybe not the most beloved, but maybe to some.
Wouldn't have been there without him.
Wouldn't have been there without him.
Game 2 against the Angels. Wouldn't have been there without him.
All right. And then you got the incredible Mark Burley, no-hitter and all, just Mr. Workman-like going out there doing his thing. Everybody loves Mark Burley. Coming out of the bullpen when you need him. Anything, anywhere.
With some drinks in him, a couple beers in him.
Game 3, let's go. Right, of course. And then, let's go over to first base. The Mr. Grand Slam himself, Paul Konerko. Was there ever a greater moment in the history of Rate Field? Seriously.
No, and he came out and batted on night 2.
Yeah.
And he took the first, and he swung at the first pitch. You never swing at the first pitch.
Wait, he talking about against the Bananas?
Yeah.
How'd he look?
He looked, he looked a little heavy like myself.
No, that's okay.
And he took the first pitch. I mean,
yeah.
he didn't take the first pitch. He swung at the first pitch.
Listen,
he grounded out to short.
But it
was Paul Konerko.
But it was Paul Konerko. Just a nice slow trot over there, no problem.
It was great.
Where does Ozzie rank in your most beloved?
Well, I mean, it will roll into my most beloved because you remember him calling for Bobby Jenks.
Oh,
remember him calling?
Yeah, sure.
Went, huh?
Yeah.
Wide, get in here, save this game. That leads into Bobby Jenks, the beloved Bobby Jenks.
Bobby Jenks is your number 1.
Of course, and it's a sentimental number 1 being that he's passed.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not going to argue against Bobby Jenks because I'm not going to argue against Bobby Jenks because Bobby Jenks is a great man and R.I.P. to Bobby and condolences to the Jenks family.
Yes.
But if you talk about like full tenure on that team, like Frank Thomas was on that 2005 team, got hurt in May.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
You're not putting him in the beloved category, right?
Not in the beloved. Pasetnik, I put in the beloved.
So what about
Dye? I put in the beloved.
Okay.
All 4 starting pitchers I put in the beloved.
Is Ozzie?
Jenks beloved. Where do you want me to stop?
I want you.
Ozzie beloved.
I want you to focus on Ozzie because it's a call out to the White Sox. And maybe to you, King, because you've got a lot of power over there. Maybe you could talk to Brooks Boyer and company.
Oh, hey, Brooks.
There you go.
How about Brody? Hi.
Yeah, there you go.
Quinn Boyer. Hello.
Shouldn't Ozzie have a statue? Shouldn't Ozzie? I mean, when I was growing up, he was playing shortstop at the old Comiskey Park, the greatest place ever. Will always forever be in my mind. All right. Then outside of just being an incredible competitor on the field, he comes and he becomes the greatest manager in White Sox history. You do remember that in 2005, that team completely nosedived in September. They were going down. They were going down, and Ozzie took on all the heat and let the players eventually come out of it and play the greatest playoff run in the history of White Sox, maybe even
baseball history.
American League Baseball, whatever. I don't know if anyone's ever gone undefeated, but it was unbelievable. And I just don't think it happens without him, man. And Ozzie himself, now doing TV forever here, just it's a borderline face of the franchise. 13. He's been there he's there as a player, he's there as a manager, he's there as a broadcaster. He's been in the city forever. Like he sort of, to me, is the White Sox in a beloved way. Does that make any sense, Joey? You're producing the show. Did what I say with Ozzie, is that too much?
No, not at all. I mean, Ozzie's been in the White Sox life and community for 5 decades now. The 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s.
Decades. 5 decades, King.
What
statue?
You know what doesn't match for me and Ozzie?
Yeah.
In a statue?
Too much bitterness between him and the organization?
No? That it's a statue. Ozzie's better moving. Whether he's on the
robot
field.
Ozzie?
No, not a robot Ozzie, but some type of dedication to Ozzie that's moving.
A flow. You want to
yes.
You want to
like a hologram Ozzie that's always there.
Yeah. See, but so now we're trying to reinvent the wheel here on the fly here on a White Sox mini pod, which I don't know if we can do.
A robot.
Robot Ozzie. It's just same principle here. Bottom line, Ozzie statue, beloved, 13.
Ozzie. Movable statue, beloved, 13.
Okay, all right. Listen. It was a really great moment for
the best.
I actually honestly I was feeling like because I was out of town, would have gone if I was there, but to be able to relive that moment and as a Sox fan, you're maybe not expecting the pitching to see AJ and Burley.
It was awesome.
I mean, it's really...
And to watch the Savannah Bananas players honor them and them being part of fun baseball was really, really cool.
Right. Well, and it's good to see the park sold out, man.
We not only sold out, the energy was World Series-like.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
We got to get it back. One thing on the field right now... Are you excited to have Colson Montgomery be your starting shortstop for years to come and move Chase Mydruff over to second base?
Yes, in a second.
Okay.
In a New York minute.
In a New York minute.
How about you?
Yeah, I like him at short more than I like him at third, and I like the fact that he's having his ups and downs in the midst of a phenomenal return. Keep him rolling. The offense looking, and I know we've had some tough losses as of late, but a lot of runs on the board. Gives me some level of optimism for the future, King. I know you're Mr. Optimistic, so I want to end with you on a positive talk here.
Well,
World Series 2026, damn it.
Well, I'm not sure 2026, but I am predicting 2027 we will be in the World Series.
All right, 2027, there you go. Hey, if you've ever tried to buy a home or get a loan or deal with just any money stuff in general, you know how, it's just brutal. It's not fun. I talked to your guy, Billy Schaefer, the other day. And you know why I talked to him? Because I worked with him. Because I did my mortgage through you guys, and I did it by downloading the Rate app, which is the game changer of life. You get pre-approved for a mortgage in minutes. I don't know how I got a loan, honestly. I mean, I do a podcast with the King, but somehow I did. If you're thinking about a home equity loan, personal loan, you can get that in under 15 days. The Rate app also has the best homeowners and auto insurance. Come on, upgrade there. You can cancel your auto insurance right now, get a better rate right there with the Rate app. That's a beautiful move. And more importantly, we're up to how many wellness videos now?
About 1,300 wellness videos.
1,300 wellness videos. Meditation, breathing, stretching. I say this every time, but I want to remind you, you want to make a matcha, which I have no idea how to do, but I do now because I downloaded the Rate app and they teach you, and I feel healthier in the morning because of you guys.
Every day.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So it is the one app that helps both your wallet and your well-being. Download the Rate app today. Do it right now to get yourself started. King,
Baseball should be fun.
Stay positive.
White Sox are fun.
You can't see it, but the King battled through an hour of traffic and a broken foot to get here today. And look at you, just tough as nails.
It's
like Burley himself.
Southsiders grind.
Southsiders grind.
And grinders always win.
Yeah, and hey, let's not lose 100. Get hot here. Let's play some 500 baseball the rest of the way.
Go White Sox.
Go White Sox.